All right, we're going to look at our homework for tonight. I don't think it's too tough, and we're going to just do a handful of problems. Make sure I don't do any that we've already done. So if I look at number 11, let's go ahead and handle number 11. And I have to multiply, and I look at this common denominators. It's going to be easier to multiply the top one by, if I multiply by positive 3, it keeps it negative. So I'm going to multiply it all by negative 3. And I'm going to multiply this by all 3 terms by negative 3. And as I do that, I get 9x here, negative 21y, and then 16 times 3, 48, and it's going to be positive 48. Okay? So then I've done that. I've changed the problem to be nicer for me to do what I want to do with elimination. And as I add down 0x, that's exactly what we're looking for, negative 16y, and then 48, so 58, 64. Okay? Now, negative 16y equals 64. If I divide negative 16, I know y is going to go into it negative 4 times. All right? Now I know half my answer. I can take either equation. So I'm going to rewrite this one up here. Negative 9x plus 5. Instead of y, I know what I'm going to put in its spot. So I rewrote this equation over here. And instead of y, I'm going to write negative 4 there. And I'm going to do the math, and I'm going to solve for x. So this is actually going to be negative 20 equals 16. And I'm going to be able to add 20 this side. And as I do that, I'm going to get 36. And I'm going to go ahead and divide negative 9. X equals negative 4. So negative 4 is where these two lines would connect. As you keep working, let's try one more. I'm not going to do the whole thing for you. You guys can handle this. A lot of this was just dealing with if there's two of the same term. And I'm going to multiply this bottom one by negative 1 because I noticed 2y and 2y, they're both positive, but I want this one to be negative so it can get eliminated. Negative 8x, negative 2y, negative 30. And I'm just going to kind of cross this one out because I'm not going to use it anymore. I changed it. I have an equivalent equation that is also the same, but I just tweaked it. Okay. 7x negative 8x is the negative 1x, and I like to put 1x sometimes just to remind you that negative 1. This is going to be 0x or 0y, and then negative 6. Okay, and then negative 1x equals negative 6. Obviously, I can't have a negative 1 there, so x equals positive 6. I'm going to take this top equation. Instead of x, I'm going to leave it empty. Okay. Then I'm going to plug in 6. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 2y equals 24. Then I'm going to subtract 42 from 24. And I'm going to get 18. Right? Did I do that right? Yep, 18. And it's going to be negative. And then I have 2y equals negative 18. I divide 2. Y equals negative 9. So write that out as a coordinate, 6. All right, this should be enough help for you guys. The one on the back, the extra credit one, I don't remember exactly what it was. We'll talk about tomorrow in our warm-up. But do it to get the points.